Hello and good evening. I'm Don Arleth and welcome to Ukraine Brief. Today marks day 1,415 since Russia launched its full-scale invasion of Ukraine. This afternoon, President Zelenskyy announced that a bilateral document on security guarantees from the United States is ready to be finalized with President Trump, despite the United States not signing Tuesday's Paris Declaration for Ukraine. Following a meeting of the Coalition of the Willing on January 6th, Ukraine's Secretary of the National Security and Defense Council, Rustem Umerov, headed negotiations with the United States and European officials on security guarantees for Ukraine. Now, President Zelenskyy announced that he hopes to meet personally with Donald Trump in the near future, saying that the security guarantees are ready to be solidified. The delegations also discussed Ukraine's reconstruction and economic development. The Kremlin, however, said that the document is far from a peace agreement, and they continue to reject any peace efforts that would allow Western military presence in Ukraine. In a statement today, Russian Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokeswoman Maria Zakharova said that the Kremlin will consider any troops or facilities as a legitimate military target, putting a damper on peace efforts going into 2026. Speaking this morning after a Russian attack on Ukrainian energy infrastructure, the acting Minister of Energy, Rustem Umerov, said that repair work is underway to restore electricity to the approximately 800,000 people in the Dnipropetrovsk region without power.
At night, the enemy once again struck the Ukrainian energy sector. As a result of the attack, the Dnipropetrovsk and Zaporizhzhia regions were almost completely without electricity. Energy workers began restoration work during the night. As of this morning, about 800,000 consumers remain without electricity in the Dnipropetrovsk region. Repair work to restore power and heat to consumers continues throughout the region. Social facilities and critical infrastructure have partially been set up with power. Also, as a result of the enemy strike in the Dnipropetrovsk region, 8 mines lost power. All workers were brought to the surface in the morning. Power supply has been restored in Zaporizhzhia.
In his evening address, President Zelenskyy said that electricity has been restored in the Zaporizhzhia region after Russian attacks, while major cities across the Dnipropetrovsk region, including Dnipro, Kryvyi Rih, Nikopol, and Pavlograd, continue operating under emergency schedules. He also warned about another possible attack tonight and urged Ukrainians to remain alert to air sirens and take shelter.
The energy supply in the Zaporizhzhia region has been restored. According to the schedule, Dnipro, Kryvyi Rih, Nikopol, Pavlograd and other cities and towns of the Dnipro region are still in operation. Unfortunately, there were new strikes today, especially against energy infrastructure and the civil sector as well. In Kryvyi Rih, against residential buildings. There is information that there may be a massive new Russian strike this evening. It is very important to pay attention to the air alarms today, tomorrow, all the time. The Russians won't change. They are trying to take advantage of the weather.
Russia continued its daily strikes on frontline cities in the Donetsk and Kherson regions. According to regional authorities, attacks intensified in Kherson earlier on Thursday, killing at least 4 people and wounding 7 others.
We were at home. The room where we were sleeping faces the other side, so we only felt that terrible explosion. Immediately, a lot of dust appeared in the apartment and the smell of gas spread. We could not leave the building entrance because the door was blocked. We helped clear the door a bit, go out, and saw all of this. We were in the bedroom, and it destroyed our living room. I have a concussion. They took us to the hospital, but we came because of the cat, our parents, just to see what is here. And now we will go back to the hospital again.
It flew over, then hit, a strong blast and explosion. I ran outside and looked. We are already used to this kind of thing. It is not the first time. At first, it seemed frightening. But I am already old, 71. And where can I go?
An oil tanker believed to be part of Russia's shadow fleet was struck by a drone on Wednesday as it was traveling towards Russia, causing damage to the vessel. The oil tanker Elbus had changed flags multiple times before Wednesday's attack. Reports suggest that the ship was going to load oil since it was traveling along Turkey's Black Sea coast towards the Russian port city of Novorossiysk. While responsibility for the attack remains unclear, the strike damaged the upper part of the ship, requiring it to be towed to a nearby Turkish port. A released photo shows black smoke engulfing the damaged ship, although no casualties from the incident have been reported. And that's all from Ukraine today. Thank you for watching, and stay with us for more here on TVP World and tvpworld.com. Bye-bye.